Hello and welcome. I am Prashant. I am an English teacher. In this video, I will take you through learning English through conversation. There might be lots of videos on learning English through conversations, but this video will be different from many. If you watch this video till the end, you will come to know how different it will be and how different this method of learning English through conversation and how helpful it could be. So, what we do here, we will take up a conversation and we analyze the conversation. When we analyze the conversation, we learn new words, vocabulary, and we learn English grammar, and we learn communication skills. All the three aspects will be discussed after reading a conversation. This can be done by you as well. Take up any conversation and practice with this guideline. And you will know when you complete watching this video, and you will know how to practice conversation in order to learn English language. Let us get started. Conversation practice. Let us read that way. Let us have a conversation and practice. Madhvi, excuse me. Yes. Counter clerk. Yes. I want to send this parcel, please. Do you want to send this parcel, or do you want to send it by speed post or register post? It would be 41 rupees by speed post and 42 rupees by registered post. You would better send it by speed post. It might be quicker. All right. Anything else I can do for you? Yes. Could you weigh this letter, please? It's just over 20 grams. It will cost you 40 rupees. Here are the stamps for the parcel and the letter. Will you affix them, please? I also want 20 inland letter sheets and 10 stamped envelopes. By all means. But wait a minute, please. Let me first give you the receipt for the parcel. Here is the receipt. And here is the postal stationery. Thank you very much. Can I leave the parcel there on the desk in front of you? Yes, but put the letter in the box over there. Oh yes, thank you. You might have come across this conversation. And what does this mean? Where does the conversation take place? The conversation takes place at a post office. Are the two people in the conversation polite? Yes. There is a polite request. So we are focusing on making requests after reading this conversation. Vocabulary. Affix. Affix means stick or paste. Envelope. The paper cover of a letter. Stationery. Some materials like postcard, envelope, letter, etc. We always get confused with this word stationery, don't we? S-T-A-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y or S-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y. Stationery, S-T-I-O-S-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y means immobile, not moving. If you write this instead of the above one, it will be a mistake. So how to remember this? Stationery, S-T-A-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y. Remember only one out of these two. E-R-Y, E for etc. E for etc. Remember that way, E for etc. Like envelope, postcard, letters, pins, pens, whatever. So E for etc. If you remember only that one is enough, that you will avoid using A-R-Y instead of E-R-Y. Some people sometimes make mistake or forget to remember the right spelling for envelope. They write E-N-V-I-L-O-P-E. That should have been E-L-O-P-E. So how to remember? You can have a trick of your own to remember spellings. I will give you a trick. Envelope. Correct. Not envilope. So how to remember? Elope. Remember elope. 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 Elope means run away. If you put the letter in the box, or if you put the envelope in the box, the envelope will run away. Of course, meaning is different, but this is a trick to remember spellings. For example, H-E-E-L, heel, H-E-A-L, heel. People sometimes get confused with this. H-E-E-L, heel. There are two E in it, and you have two heel, so that you can remember. H-E-A-L, heal, mean to get cured. H-E-E-L, heal. So you have two heel and you have two E in heal. Like that. This is only a technique. You can have your own technique or a trick to remember spellings. Let us go to this connotation. Communication skills. What is the language function in this conversation? Making request. What are the expressions we have? Could you weigh this letter, please? Madhvi asks in the conversation. Will you affix them, please? Wait a minute, please. This could be a very polite way of making request. So how to make request? Give me some money. That is not very polite. Though you may be asking to your friend, still it is not polite. Will you lend me some money, please? Is better than the first one. Can you lend me some money, please? Is better than the second one. Could you lend me some money? Is better than the third or second or the first one. Do you think you could lend me some money? I wonder if you could lend me some money. Would you mind lending me some money? If you could lend me some money, I would be very grateful to you. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. The politeness is increasing in these expressions. So, if you could lend me some money is the best of all. I would be grateful to you. Is more polite or the most polite expression. So you can practice these expressions into different situations when you are making requests. For example, ask your friend to close the window. How? Could you close the window, please? Could you lend me some money, please? The same, but the situation is different. So subject is different. And we are asking this way, could you close the window, please? If it is a formal situation, where you have to be more polite, for example, write to the headmaster of the school you last studied for a certificate of character. Then you may write like this, I should be grateful if you could lend me or if you could give me a certificate of character. Not lend me, give me. I should be grateful if you could give me a certificate of character. So what have you done? We just read one conversation and learned that it is about making requests or polite requests. There are aspects of making polite requests in that conversation, and we have chosen those expressions, identified those expressions like, could you weigh this letter, please? Will you affix them, please? Then we have to practice something like that, taking up in different situations. And we have studied some language functions for making requests. We have come across some expressions, give me some money, will you lend me some money, can you lend me some money, like that, and using them in a different context altogether. So you can have many situations. Ask your servant to buy some vegetables and go back to the expressions. Will you, don't say lend, but you have to replace that. Will you bring me some vegetables? You have to replace money. Will you lend me some money? But now you're asking for something else differently. Will you bring me some vegetables, please? Or I wonder if you could bring me some vegetables. Take up another situation. Ask your mom to lend you her umbrella. How do you do that? In formal situation, how do you do that? Can you lend me your umbrella, please? Or would you mind lending me your umbrella? This will be formal. This may not be so nice with your mom. Normally, it won't happen. What happens with mom is that give me your umbrella, But that is also not correct. Will you lend me your umbrella, please? Will be enough to ask. Ask your friend to post a letter. Ask your mother to buy something from the market. So, make a request, use expressions, and learn some expressions. Put yourself in a different situations and make requests. Let us go to grammar part, grammar and usage, framing questions. Study these sentences. You can read these letters, please. This is a statement. Can you write these letters, please? Please is not there on the screen, but you can add. So this is a question. You can, subject plus verb, this will be a statement. Beginning with the verb, can you, beginning with the verb and subject, can you, will you, could you, will be a question. So this can be done, this can be practiced, and learn English slowly but surely. You can take up any conversation from anywhere and read the conversation now with this guideline, and that will help, that will improve your learning English.